Welcome back to Get Your Sax Together. I'm pro saxophonist Jamie Anderson. Now, one of my mates who's down with the kids told me that there's a game called Cuphead, which has got some great jazz music on it. I checked it out and he's quite right. There's some awesome 30s big band stuff all through the game. So, I'm going to teach you how to play the piece of music called Botanic Panic, which is in one of the earlier levels of the game. Let's get straight on with it. Botanic Panic is a very fast piece of music. It's a concert F minor blues, which is a G minor blues for tenor players, D minor blues for alto. But because it's so fast, I've written it out in double speed. So in other words, it's a 24 bar blues now. So here's the first phrase, which you're going to play twice. Here it is played nice and slowly for you. So you play phrase 1 twice, and now we're moving on to phrase 2. Now, if you go down into the description and click the link, there's a free PDF with all the music written out. Look, this is my labour of love, and you can get all the sheet music for alto and tenor sax there. So make sure you go and get that resource down there in the description. Now, here is the second phrase, which is chord 4 of the blues, played very slowly for you. So when you come to perform this, you're going to play the first phrase twice, you're going to play the second phrase once, and then you're going to play the first phrase again once. And then we move on to phrase 3. Now, I've broken up phrase 3 into 2 parts because there's a lot of notes to learn. You're going to have to practice this slowly and gradually get as fast as you can because it's quite notey. So here is phrase 3 played slowly. Now here's phrase 4, which is really the second half of phrase 3, but I've called it phrase 4. Here it is played super slow. Great, and then you finish the whole thing off by playing phrase 1 again. So the structure of the whole song is phrase 1 twice, phrase 2, phrase 1 again, phrase 3, phrase 4, and then finish off with the final phrase 1. That gives you the 24 bars of the blues structure. So you've got all the individual pieces. I've played it extremely slowly for you. Here is the whole thing played a bit faster just to give you the flow of the whole song. Again, don't forget, go down into the description, get your PDF, print it out, whether you're an alto or tenor, and then follow along. All the phrases are marked in underneath, 1 through to 4. So here it is played a bit faster. Now, as I was transcribing the video, it occurred to me that people might not know the origins of where the music comes from. So I dug out 3 different examples of this exact style of music so you can see the origins of this kind of jazz. The first one is Cab Calloway from 1934, Heidi Ho. This is from an old Paramount movie. Check it out and you tell me if you think it's quite Cuphead-ish. Second of all, big influence on this track is Benny Goodman's famous Sing, Sing, Sing. Now here's a live version of it from 1937 from the Holiday Hotel movie with Gene Krupa on drums. Check it out. And finally, it really reminded me of some Charles Mingus stuff, who is a double bass player who was a famous jazz composer as well. So have a listen to Boogie Stop Shuffle and see if you think it's quite Cuphead-ish. So there you go, there's the influences of where this Cuphead music comes from. That's all we've got time for this week. Please do subscribe to the channel, click the bell if you're a first-time watcher. Go and check out my Instagram feed, and remember, go down into the description, click the link to get your free PDF with all the music. It's a beautiful transcription, very accurate, all written out nicely for you. You can print it off and follow along as you learn the song. So I'll see you next week for more sax-tastic magic on Get Your Sax Together. Keep practicing. See you later. Bye.